Okay, this video is going to teach you how to write in your solfege for Remember Me. You're going to do this from measure 5 through 19. So what you're going to need is your song, Remember Me. If you grabbed it in the pickup, you have it. If not, we have a file on the computer and you can use it. You're also going to need your solfege key. In fact, if you'd like, you can just use this one and pause the video. But you also make sure you need to turn this in because this is one of the assignments. So this is that solfege key. And we're going to use our solfege key as a cheat sheet to fill in our solfege. A couple of things that you need to know is your part. So there is an announcement that has your voice part. Go and find your class period at the bottom of the tabs. Find your name and then find your voice part. If you're a soprano 1, you're always going to be on the top line. So that's soprano 1. If you're a soprano 2, you're going to be on the top line as well, but you're going to be on the bottom note, and I'll explain that in just a second. If you're going to be alto, you're on the second line. So make sure that you're only doing your part. Also, as we solfege, we're solfeging where the words are and not where the piano is. Okay, so your first note is right before measure 5. It's beat 4 of measure 4. And then I look and I see this is on the second line. So I go look at my solfege key and I find the second line and I see that that is so. So I write down. I go to the next note. Luckily, it's the exact same thing. So I can write so. I go again, it's the same. I write so and I write so. Now it moves up. It goes to the third space. 1, 2, 3. So I look at my solfege key. Third space, 2, 3 is do. So I write in do. I'm going to keep going. After do, it goes down just 1. I know that below do is T, but I can double check. The third line, 1, 2, 3. Yep, I was right. It's T as I break my pencil. T. I'm going to keep going. Oh, it's on that second line again. What was that? So, I'm going to double check my solfege key. It is so. I go down. Oh, it is below the line. Do I have one of those? It's the one below. Oh, look at that. Right there. That one matches. It's re. I'm going to keep going. The very first line of our treble clef, using my cheat sheet, is me. Then I go all the way down to measure 7. And so now I'm on a new stanza. Do you see how this line connects this whole measure? That means so the top line is going to be my soprano 1 and my soprano 2. The bottom line is my altos. Do not solfege this. This is the piano part. Just do where the words are. Okay, I already have this one labeled. It was fa, because I looked over here. I keep going. I have a mi. It goes up to fa. And then so. I have a whole bunch of so's in a row. Now here's where it gets confusing. Altos, you're down here. And so your note goes down. So far, we've all been on the exact same note. But the altos, right here, go down to a mi. My soprano 2s, you see how you're on the same line, but there's 2 notes here? Soprano 2s are going to take the bottom note, so you stay on so, and my soprano 1s take the top note, and you're on do. That's going to be the hard part of this, to make sure that you're following on to your part. I'm going to go on to the top of the next page. At page 10, or sorry, measure 10. Okay, I have another one. This whole thing is at the same time, but my soprano 1s are up here, my soprano 2s are here, and my altos are here. Do not do the piano part. Okay, I'm going to start with the soprano 1s and the soprano 2s. My soprano 1s are way up here on this third line. So I look, 1, 2, 3, soprano 1s, you're on T. Soprano 2s are on the second line, so I go 1, 2 there, and we're on so. Altos, you're way down here. You're on re. Again, I looked at my cheat sheet right here. Okay, Altos, you stay on re, re, re. It goes down to do. And then here is where it gets a little weird. Okay? It goes down to way down here. So use the bottom part of your cheat sheet. Do, ti, la. But I have this flat right here for the next one. And that means we're going to change it to le. Altos, y'all. That's the only one that y'all have that's weird, and I just gave it to you. Okay? I'm going to go back up to measure 10 to the sopranos and the soprano 1s and soprano 2s. Y'all have the same note. So I'll put that. You have the same note. I look at my solfege key here, re. This one's kind of hard because they're right next to each other. But the soprano 2s are always the bottom one. So if the soprano 2s are on re, the soprano 1s are on mi. If I keep going, my soprano 1s are on fa up here. Soprano 2s are on re. Y'all move in the measure to do. And that holds out all the way to measure 12. So what I've just given you measure 5 through 12 for you. All you have to do now is do measure 12 down to measure 19 yourself. And if you lose track, it ends on do at measure 19. So again, use your cheat sheet that you have and finish this out, and then take a picture of at least this page and put it on your canvas, so that way I know that you've done it and you have it. If you have any questions, please message me through Canvas. You only have to do your part. So make sure you figure out which part you are and don't do the soprano 1, soprano 2, and the alto part. If you're an alto, you're just going to do the alto line. I'll go ahead and mark this down for you. Soprano 1, soprano 2, alto. And then down here at measure 17, soprano 1, soprano 2, alto. So just do your part. Altos, you're just going to do the alto line. Soprano 2s, you're just going to do the soprano line, which is the top line with the bottom note. Soprano 1s, you're just going to do the soprano 1 line, which is the top line with the top note. Again, if you have questions, make sure you email me or send me a message through Canvas, and make sure you take a picture of it and turn it in. If it's not working, then send me an email through Canvas or an email to my email. Have a good day.